All right. Well, I'm feeling good. Everybody else feeling okay here?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Carter?
Yeah?
You good?
I'm good.
Okay, here comes the theme song. Cool show, man. Hey! Here we go. Yeah, all right. It's another Sunday. Welcome to Cool Show, man. Everybody doing well?
Doing good,
Yeah.
man. Doing good.
All right. Well, I was terrified a few minutes ago, but people are showing up. I
All
guess
right.
I'm not a huge failure after all. Huh?
Well, I mean, people do like to watch things burn to the ground, so.
Well, this might be it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good here. We're strapped in. It's Sunday. We got some exciting guests. Let's say hello, shall we? Shall we?
We shall.
We shall. And let's do it right now. Back for the first time. To my left, on Wednesday evenings, he gathers open mic comedians in a parking lot for writing sessions. He fills all of them with false hope. It's like... It certainly does. It's like a cult, but no one ever brings Kool-Aid. It's a big deal for him today. He made a special run to the vape shop to make sure he was fully juiced up for today's episode. So please put your hands together for Blake Hammond.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Blake. And welcome back to our second returning guest, also back for the first time. He just had a weekend headlining on this very stage right here that we're on.
Indeed.
Yep. And if things continue on this trajectory, in only 3 to 5 years, he might be opening for Andy Dick. So congratulations. He's a
Man's
star,
gonna have a dream.
and he's on his way. His pen is mightier than his sword. It's Phil Pointer, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
And coming in the corner, the young gun. Yeah. That's right. He's a young man. He's making his first appearance on Cool Show Man today. Here's something interesting. If he sent you a naked picture 3 years ago, you would be in possession of child pornography. Isn't that interesting?
How'd you find that out?
Yeah, it was a hypothetical when I said it. But don't worry, it's cool if he does it now. Please welcome this charming young man, Carter Dougherty, everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to the guests. I guess we'll start the show. Everyone having a good weekend so far?
No.
Good. Good. One no. You?
No.
Okay. 2 no's. Let's hear it. Phil, round it out.
Man, this has been more than just a weekend, dude. This has been a bad whatever.
Oh, good. All right. Everyone's feeling negative. It's a beautiful Sunday, but it's feeling gloomy. I myself, exciting story, was bitten by a dog less than 3 hours ago.
Okay, then.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
That's how you cap off a bad weekend.
It was nice. I was like, holy shit, time to move. I can't deal with this anymore. I was angry at the dog, angrier at the owner, which was a 12 or 13-year-old girl who very lackadaisically walked across the street to get her dog while it was actively biting me. pretty disappointed in Gen Z today, to be honest. It's a rough day for me. But yesterday, I had a lovely afternoon. I went to something called GOETTA Fest. Anyone else attend? Anyone?
Nah.
Not this year. In the past, perhaps?
Yes.
Nah.
You been in the past?
Yes.
Really? What are your thoughts on this?
I fucking love GOETTA, dude.
Oh, okay. See, we got a fan over here.
Wait, you went by yourself?
I went.
You fucking loser. You fucking went to GOETTA Fest by yourself, you fucking dork.
Like I said it sarcastically, like, yeah, I went to GOETTA Fest. like I haven't gone to weirder shit than that. So clearly alone. No, I went with a group of coworkers. It was fine. I went there. They had this guy. I met him in the sausage suit. A lot of weird shit over there. He's a fan of the breakfast meat. You guys, what are your thoughts here?
So I guess I'm the oddball everywhere I go. Born and raised in Cincinnati. I didn't have GOETTA until like maybe a couple years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I can take it or leave it.
Interesting.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Wow. One boo from the crowd. Carter, you ever eat food?
I've never never had GOETTA. I'm from northern.
You're
Ohio.
from not this area.
Yeah, I saw an advertisement for that though
yeah.
in Delhi though.
Oh,
So.
well, perhaps. Don't worry, it's open next weekend, so you'll have your chance.
Probably actively missed that one too.
Well, we'll see, Phil. I'll check your calendar. We'll see what we end up doing next. But yeah, I went there. It was fine. It was a festival for GOETTA. According to Wikipedia, GOETTA is a meat and grain sausage or mush of German inspiration that is popular in Metro Cincinnati. So while it is technically kind of sausage, did I go to a sausage fest yesterday?
Well, if you didn't, you're at one right now. So
basically. Just in case you didn't get enough yesterday.
Yeah. It was my first time eating this weird meat shit that
Wait, is that powdered sugar on GOETTA?
Let me tell you what that is, Phil, here. Number one, I did try the GOETTA for the first time.
Okay.
It was fine. I had GOETTA balls and part of a GOETTA Philly, which they were like, hey, how can we bastardize this? And what they did was they put a slab of GOETTA on top of a very small hot dog bun and then like 3 slices of onion and a glob of like pump nacho cheese, and then they're like, "Here's a Philly cheesesteak." They really
bootleg ass shit.
Yeah, well, it was a lot. I had that, and then what you can see on the side here is another delicacy I tried, and that is a deep fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I put
sounds
that
good.
in my mouth, and I'll be honest, it did not feel good. Yeah. I had about a 45-second window where I was like, okay, this is what it would taste like if you deep fried a sandwich, and then for the next 6 hours, it felt like I was wearing a weighted vest.
Well, I mean, that kind of stuff acts on the arteries very rapidly.
I felt different. I felt like I had changed. Honestly. And then this is extremely hard to see in the room here, but there was a lot of culture at this also. It wasn't just bastardized food. There was also this young woman who you can see holding a cigarette with a very long ash over the open carriage with her baby in it. And I'm not going to... Yeah, I obviously I feel bad about taking a picture of a stranger, but I was like, holy shit.
Look how sad the sausage guy is about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He's so disappointed.
This isn't what GOETTA Fest is about.
Someone call social services now.
Yeah, it was truly a cultural immersion, and now I feel like I really learned what Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky is all about. So it's great. Thank you for taking me in and showing me the fucking nightmare that you have constructed. Let's see here. So yeah, I guess this is gonna play.
What the fuck? Was that? Did I hear that?
Yeah, he was laughing.
Yeah, that was
like
just-
a maniac.
That was me
It was
having a
him.
nice little Saturday out at GOETTA
Alone,
Fest.
laughing at a guy in a
I
suit.
think I'd be more comfortable if he just didn't talk at all.
Yeah. No, that's
No,
not.
that was him.
Yeah, that was me laughing.
Oh, that was you laughing.
No,
It
that
wasn't the GOETTA
Okay, well,
guy.
that makes
Oh
it
yeah, no.
creepier.
If it were him, if it were the sausage laughing like that, they wouldn't allow him on the grounds.
I hope not. I hope not.
No.
I picture this as you like going around videotaping, making fun of everybody, but really everybody's laughing at you because
True.
you're like laughing like a maniac.
Thank you, Carter, for adding some perspective to the show. That's right. I guess we're all just freaks in our own way.
Oh, the world is a zoo.
It is, dude. But yeah, that was local news. Let's get into some global, headlines right here. BENNIFER is back.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, does that turn you on or what?
I'm hard.
That do it for you? Huh?
I don't
Ben?
care.
He's over there. Been working on his shoulders. He's looking pretty good. Good for him. Yeah.
Carrying Matt Damon all those years. You know what I mean?
But yeah, they're back. That's exciting. Confirmed in this Instagram post that J-Lo put up. You guys all follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah, 168 million. I bet you do. Yeah. You on the internet?
I like to have a low
bully
fall.
him? I don't know. Hey, you on the internet? Bitch, don't fucking talk.
I don't know. You were like,
I like to keep a good ratio, so I like have less following than followers.
Okay. Well, again, more perspective from Gen Z. That's yeah. Well, you were also negative years old when they started dating 19 years ago. How about that? On the set of Geely. Do you remember that film?
Yeah.
What?
Geely.
There was a film called Geely starring the two of them, which is regarded as like one of the worst
I thought she
movies
was like
ever
from
made.
American Idol.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, she
God.
only got famous from American Idol. She's
True.
done nothing else in her career ever.
No, she's just a really good host.
Yeah,
It was like
so,
her. She was like Paula Abdul, like number 2.
They broke up after Geely.
They started dating after Geely. Interesting, they played lovers in the film, but then, wouldn't you know it, fate came around. They turned it into real life, and then they broke up. But after 17 years, look who's happy now. Me.
I don't really know who the guy is, other than they always have him on the Snapchat stories of him like really sad smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, holding coffees and eating ice cream. There's actually a great collection of those.
So basically, you've seen no movies before '94.
Before '94,
Yes.
I mean,
I don't care when you were born. I'm asking you if you've ever seen movies before '94.
When was Can't Buy Me Love out?
What the fuck? He's not in the Beatles, you dumb motherfucker.
I don't know.
How old do you think Ben Affleck is? Do you think one of the Beatles is Batman?
I don't think he knows that Ben Affleck was
He's like
Batman.
in his 50s, right?
J-Lo is 52 in that picture.
Yeah.
That's her birthday.
Well, yeah. So I was
Wouldn't
accurate.
you want to kiss Ben Affleck on your birthday and share it with the world? I would.
With a caption that just says "at last."
Yeah. Yeah, they dated 19 years ago, broke up, reunited after 17 years. I personally have a desire to pitch like a Hollywood biopic about the relationship. I think that would be kind of cool. You know, you come in, you pitch this movie about a fiery Bronx Latina falling in love with this rough and tumble Bostonian in the heat of the Iraq War. We could probably get that on Lifetime or something,
I
right?
think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Didn't he marry Jennifer Gardner? I think he just likes the name BENNIFER.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he went from her and then he married Jennifer Gardner, right?
Yeah. And then
they got back
now
together.
They're back. So, I
BENNIFER
mean,
never left.
yeah.
never.
It's true, in a way. But yeah, he's here we go. Everyone else noticed that the first two were upside down? Good catch. Yeah. They're back together. They're not the only ones back together, though. According to the bottom of the article that I stole that picture from, a study of 5,000 people reported that 15% of singles texted an ex during the pandemic, while 25% of people had an ex reach out to them. So there's a bit of a discrepancy there. In
A little bit.
Sounds like a couple people were using the shotgun approach and really reaching out to several people. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I've never talked to Carter before or if the intensity of his eye contact is just ratcheted up. Spotlight. I think that might be why I've been so defensive in some of my answers. I feel like this is like a weird therapy session where like it's me and him and then all of these people are around us for reasons I can't understand. Beautiful eyes, Carter Dougherty. Thank you for joining the show. But also at the bottom of this thing, it said many frequently single people were driven towards relationships during the pandemic. Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly is. So I was wondering, since everyone's getting back together, what other celebrity power couples would you like to see come back? You know?
OJ and Nicole.
That's fucked up because I was about to say Bobby and Whitney.
Bert and Ernie.
Good one.
Simon and Simon.
What, you got any TikTok stars you want to see together?
Yeah.
Carter? You fucking young little bitch.
Yeah, Charlie.
Bryce and whatever. Selena and
He'll go old school, go all the way back to Vine.
Yeah.
Drake and Josh.
Monica and Bill.
Oh, wow.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Little horny bitch.
Yeah, a little
How old were you when that happened?
He was.
I wasn't
negative.
born. I don't think.
You weren't even born yet?
No.
Fuck, dude. Oh, fuck. You weren't even born before 9/11.
No, I don't like know.
Damn.
Of Bill
Your parents
Clinton.
fucked after 9/11, dude. That's fucked up. The country was in turmoil and your dad blasted in your mom.
Sometimes chaos makes you horny.
No. I was like 5 months.
5 months. Oh, okay.
I watched it on the TV.
Lots of bad stuff happened that year.
Dude, yeah, no, I remember it.
I did Google worst celebrity couples to like come up with a reference in case he hadn't brought up 9/11, and like
Just in case 9/11.
a lot of them did involve someone being dead, like OJ or like Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love.
Yeah, Phil Hartman and his wife.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chris Benoit and his family.
Yeah, it was.
What
rough.
was the Johnny Depp's lady's name?
Oh, yeah, she was on there too.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
That lady.
Yep.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
What a hilarious name.
Yeah. Well, I fear what this is going to turn into if we dwell on this much longer. So I guess we'll just keep going here. All right, I'm gonna play this video. This was recorded on C-SPAN at the House of Representatives. I hope my mic picks this up here, but just take this all in for a second with me.
I rise to continue our celebration of Hot Ferk Summer. As climate activist Fergie would certainly say, the Ferkalicious definition is to make our planet cooler. So listen up, y'all, because this is it. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, better known as the F to the E to the R to the C, is one of the most important federal agencies to fight climate change, and if I'm doing this right, one that a few more of you are now keeping track of. Having a well air-conditioned home when it's hot, that's Ferkalicious. Getting your electricity from the lowest cost reliable source, Ferkalicious. An electric transmission system that keeps everything from electric vehicles to steel mills running.
This shit
with
hurts
carbon
physically to
electricity.
listen to.
Ferkalicious.
Oh my God.
Record-setting heat waves already causing
I like
droughts,
it.
wildfires, and overwhelmed power grids. We've run out the clock and must transition to a clean energy economy, and we need FERC's help. So today I'm proud to introduce the Right to Timely Rehearings at FERC Act with my friend Mr. Malinowski, a bill to ensure that everyone has access to fair and timely hearings at the Commission. But Congress can't do this alone. Moving at the pace demanded by the climate crisis will take all hands on deck, and a fully staffed FERC is going to be critical to that success. Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I yield back so I can now go work on my...
He said, "Go work on my dance moves." Wrap it up.
Well, the Capitol rioters were right.
Yeah. I have yet to actually be able to watch the screen the entire time while that happens because, like, God damn it.
That shit
I love
was
it, dude.
physically painful.
I love it.
Like every time he said F to the R, I felt that shit in my stomach. I was like, fuck, dude, stop, please, fuck.
Yeah, that.
I wish he would have referenced more Black Eyed Peas songs. You know what I mean? He would have been like, hey, you know what's getting retarded.
This climate change is getting retarded. Listen.
Climate change.
Still in reference to FERC. He's just like, I don't know, I just listened to it on the elliptical.
Oh my God.
That was Representative Sean Casten, who was trying to pass a bill related to FERC, which is the branch that represents nuclear power. So he did that by referencing a Fergie song from
2008.
Yeah, 2008. Man, that sucked.
These people are in charge of nuclear power.
I am technically a federal employee, and on a good day, my job is to combat climate change. So apparently that guy and me are very similar. He's on my side, and I would be so fine with the collapse of both the government and the environment after hearing like we can just let it all cave in if this is what we're gonna do. You know,
I think it's kind of cool.
See?
I fucking kind of like it.
I don't know. Have you ever heard Fergalicious?
Yeah, do you know who Fergie is?
Yeah.
No, but I am.
Yeah.
Well, I am a deep supporter of nuclear power, so this upsets me.
Trump, yeah.
As a voter,
Well,
it upsets me.
He just has pictures of Mr. Burns all up in his bedroom.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's...
Where's he from? Illinois?
I missed that, but he's from... So I don't want to watch it again, because...
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't. Man, I just we're all people that go in front of people and make attempts at humor, and I wonder how he feels about this relative to the worst event I've ever had on a stage with a microphone.
The bad part about it is, I think he's pretty proud of it. I think he walked away from that really with a big old smile on his face, like, I got it across. Mm-hmm. My rhythm was on point. My bars were it.
It just seems like he started it, but then he didn't finish it. He just kind of said what he would have said regardless of the song or not.
Yeah, and then he printed up the little sign, photoshopped her in there.
Some intern, dude. Some fucking Carter's age intern had to look up who Fergie was and then make that.
Man.
Of course.
I can't believe I'm paying George Washington University to let me intern for this fucking...
Is that not Britney Spears?
Jesus.
Don't joke about Britney.
Yeah,
It's not the time.
yeah, it's... yeah. Man, I just it's gonna be... I saw that at work, and I was just like, what am I... what am I supposed to just keep working today?
Dude, they should have sent the whole government home after that. All right, we're in recess.
We need to reorient.
We need to figure out how we allowed this to occur.
Yeah, so...
Well, I would think we peaked with the "Let's Get Retarded" reference. So,
I guess so.
that was my fault. I did it
Fair.
right at the beginning.
That's fair, dude. Now we'll focus away from national politics, get very specific about the city of San Francisco, which is currently, right now, about to pilot their new trash can designs, which are being manufactured at a cost of $20,000 each.
I mean,
fuck. What are they made out of?
What did they do? Did they do something?
Well,
is there a charging station on them or something? Anything?
Do you have the notes?
all out of order. I switched to cards this week. Let's see here. San Francisco, they are going to replace 3,000 trash cans. And right now, these new cans, which they have 3 designs they are piloting, are coming in at a cost of $12,000 to $20,000 each. You can see here featured are the salt and pepper in the middle, the slim silhouette, and then, of course, the soft square closest to me.
The cheese grater.
Cheese grater, perhaps. We're going to go with soft square for now. Good news is that once mass-produced, these cans will go down to $3,000 to $4,000 each to make. They will be, of course, replacing the current cans installed in the 90s at a cost of $1,200 each. So,
Can people live in them?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Seriously.
Hey, excuse me, the homeless man. Can you over install
So
a
funny.
$20,000 trash can?
It's so funny that you mentioned the homeless because the new cans will, of course, feature alarms and sensors to dissuade
Alarms
scavengers from pulling
and sensors.
materials out.
Hell yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
The biggest problem is homeless people eating trash.
Yeah.
That's
Well, the only solution is building a $20,000 can.
Instead of a $20,000 home.
Right.
or just give them the food.
Give them the food, pay them
Here, you can have all this trash.
pay them $20,000 to collect trash. There are a lot of options you can do with you could get a 50-gallon drum and then you could put that on the street and then just take $20,000 and not light it on fire. But hey,
I just wonder how long it's going to be before the rodents become a problem. like raccoons and shit crawling on these cans, setting off the alarms all times of day and night.
See, well, that's why they need to invest $20,000 into it to make sure that each one of these cans is working as well as possible.
Well, they just need to get all that trash in the ocean. You know what I mean? We can't have it not go in the
That's
ocean.
where it's going anyway.
Well, it's San Francisco, so I mean, what, 2 billionaires from there are starting new space travel companies. It would be reasonable if these did shoot into space. Of course, unfortunately, they don't. Sadly, they're just metal cans that people put garbage into. So I was wondering when you guys wanted to start our trash can company.
Let's outbid them and make them for 40,000.
I think if we incorporate an iPad or something, I think there's a way.
Yeah, or like a gun that kills homeless people. I think that they would be super into that.
Pretty sure the city of San Francisco would pay a lot more than $20,000 for that. Yeah.
Basically, we'd be starting the RoboCop program in San Francisco.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck Detroit. San Francisco has the real problem of them damn homeless people.
I have spent one day in San Francisco in my life, and while I was there, I did see a robotic cop, and it's impossible to explain.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was at a gas station, and it was painted like a cop, and it was just roving around the parking lot with like a camera and an arm. I don't think it had a gun. I don't think it was armed. I'm pretty sure it couldn't kill people, but it was basically like a Roomba that was there to...
Oh, my God.
It was. I know that like this sounds like some weird fever dream I had, but like, I don't. One time I slept on a friend's floor, and I think he told me his rent was like $2,000 a month to live with 3 other dudes in a room like the size of that couch.
Sounds like a real GOETTA fest.
It was, yeah, it was pretty wild. And then the next day, I stopped at a gas station to pay like $9 a gallon. And when I was there was a robot cop, and I was like, "Wow, fuck this city." But yeah, that's okay. I'm sorry. This was San Francisco. They're currently installing $20,000 trash cans. I know, dude. Life is crazy.
Anti-homeless trash cans.
Yes, but of course, San Francisco. This is the trash segment of the show. The company Recology, which manages all of the waste in San Francisco, earlier this year settled a $100 million settlement for breaking monopolizing rules in the area. And their executive this week took a plea deal for bribery and corruption charges. So,
Jesus.
What the hell's going on with San Francisco's trash? What's going on out there, you know? Man, isn't this so hard to riff on?
Yeah, thanks, man. You're like, yeah, this trash can thing will be good and not depressing.
You got trash in charge of the trash.
No,
something.
Garbage people, something like that.
Something like that.
Silicon Valley, Facebook, something. Mark.
A $20,000 trash can sounds like my car.
Wow.
There we go. How about that? I pulled something out of nothing.
You wish your trash can car was worth $20,000. You fucking wish, dude. Yeah, that's going to be a rough transition into this completely different topic. Here we go.
Okay.
You think trash in San Francisco is crazy? How about cigarettes in the United Kingdom, huh?
Oh, wow. There you go.
Why'd you pick the least fun things to talk about?
Yeah, every day I go through the news and I'm like, what's the least depressing thing? And I'm like, I pretty much like 5 out of every 100. I'm like, yeah, this might work, but sometimes it doesn't. You know? Let's see. Philip Morris, the owner of the Marlboro Company, among others, has announced that they are going to stop selling cigarettes in the UK by 2030. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
So is this a governmental decision or a corporate decision?
Partially. They got a brand new CEO this year, and he said that his goal is to get everyone to stop smoking. Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Sounds like a
See,
bad business plan.
now you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Big Tobacco says no more smoking, but it turns out that what they're doing is focusing specifically on vapes and e-cigs and other things like that. Company is planning for the future. They already bought an inhaler company and a nicotine gum maker. So, let's give it up. Give it up for Philip Morris, everyone. Give it up for Big Tobacco.
Are they gonna have Marlboro Red flavored like nicotine gum and stuff?
I don't know. See, that's a good question to hit in on a riff. What do you think they'll have? It's in the UK.
I don't think I've
What
had
are
a
they?
riff
Oh
land.
no! Here's the setup. What are they? Vapes in the UK? What's that going to be? Fish and chips or something? Hold on, vapes in the UK. What are they going to have? Pints of ale or something? You know what I'm saying?
Warm pints of ale.
I
If
don't
they
know
don't smoke in the UK, how are their teeth going to get so yellow?
There we go. Yep.
If they introduce vapes to the UK, maybe they could stop using the F word for their cigarettes.
Oh, see, yeah, I had to dance around that on this. I was like, should I? But then I decided not to. But I think we've covered it thoroughly enough. Vapes in the UK, what's that going to taste like? Fucking Dean Crumpus or something? You know?
So they're going to ban cigarettes. They also banned guns.
Yeah. Man.
So it's just going to be a bunch of people vaping and stabbing each other.
Just sneaking up in clouds of vape smoke.
Really, it's going to get real fucking vapey over there.
Turns exactly back into...
Yeah, it's going to be like a Jack the Ripper
Yeah.
thing where the fog is vape smoke.
Yep.
It's a cloud competition. And then you just get stabbed and raped. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what'll happen. Yeah, I was, man, before the... It was like British people smoking. I'm just crawling through Google web images, like what British people smoked, and then finally settled on this. Yeah, I was gonna say what we got here. Yeah, it won't. Yeah, if you make. If big tobacco and the government is against it, isn't that going to make smoking cigarettes just like the coolest fucking thing ever? You know, like
Yeah.
I guess that's the guess that was the attempt. I feel like I kind of topped out because I was like, wait a minute, vapes in the UK, what's that going to taste like? Fucking soccer balls and scarves or something? You know what I'm saying over there? But man, maybe this is why the crowd size is going down this week.
No, it's because we started with two good topics.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I fucking.
But it's okay. There was a fun point right before you switched to this slide.
I don't know, like, yeah. Well,
Kelly
Oh, yeah.
Black Widow.
Black Widow. That's a film that came out, huh? Anyone? Did you see that?
I didn't.
Didn't. Me neither. Phil?
Not at all. No.
No? Blake?
Nope.
Okay, well then, show's over, everyone. I guess this fucking nightmare. Okay, well, for anyone that didn't see it, which includes me and everyone in this room, it was announced this week Scarlett Johansson will be suing Disney because the movie was supposed to be released exclusively in theaters, and her contract was set up so that she would get bonuses and most of her salary based on box office returns. So she sued the mouse. She got in there because they released it on Disney Plus the same day as the theatrical release, cut all of their revenue, jumped around her. So she is demanding $50 million based on what she projected to be lost, and Disney fired right back. They blamed COVID. They called this a callous and insensitive lawsuit, and also revealed that she's already been paid $20 million. So who do we feel bad for in this?
I feel bad. Like I can't feel bad for either.
No,
Yeah, can both parties lose this case somehow?
Yeah.
Is that a
would
possibility?
That would be preferable. Maybe them and the trash can people could get together and, and I don't know, figure out a way to.
So is she just going to keep being Black Widow?
This was supposed to be her last role as that character, apparently, or something. But I don't know. For some reason, she was certain she was going to make $50 million, 50 million, 50,
Mm-hmm.
and she's taking our asses to court. So I don't know.
No, she can't catch a break. She's married to Colin Joust, and
Yeah,
bitch has got a tough life.
yeah. The road just keeps getting rougher for Scarlett Johansson. It's tragic, man. But apparently this is supposed to be like a breakthrough case because many actors are currently structured in this new deal where their revenue is based on box office performance. But as you may have noticed, box offices have gone down a little bit. A record of $11.4 billion worldwide in 2019, down to $2.3 billion in 2020. Getting rough.
A little bit.
Yeah, so I guess the lesson from all of this is before you sign your contract with Disney, make sure that your streaming rights are clear cut. Otherwise, you are going to be fucked.
Yeah.
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 So we're just gonna go burn down Disney World. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the only
Fuck
real
it.
solution at this point. It's just like, well, I mean, if things aren't gonna, if I can't even make $50 million,
Hey.
But it's also like, they're keeping COVID going, and that's why the movie theaters aren't working. So it's
Yeah.
really this. Maybe she's right.
perhaps.
You know what I mean? Disney
It's
World
a
is keeping
it's a
COVID. Oh, go ahead.
No, you were going.
No, go ahead. No, you were interrupting me. It's
I
fine.
was. I was actually about to provide background noise, but I didn't expect us to be crossing over. It's a conspiracy. That's all I was going to say. I really wasn't that important for a full stop, so.
Philip?
Is that Disney World on the left too?
Yeah, I get.
I think that's a church. Did you burn a church last night after Get Fest? I had a deep fried peanut butter and jelly, and I got a little crazy.
Let's not pretend that this doesn't also look like a large church. Okay?
That's true.
Let's not pretend that for some people this is a church. There's a lot of weird Disney adults out there worshiping this.
Yeah.
Guys, I got bit by a dog today.
What was the breed of the?
It was like small, curly-haired dog, and the
Was
dog,
it a kid? You just made it sound like a kid, for sure.
Based on the situation, I think it was a dog.
I think.
It was barking and biting me. And
That's still ambiguous.
it seemed like a dog. God damn it. Listen. All right. Let's keep spirits high here.
Oh, I like this one. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a good one.
All right, good, because this is the last one we got.
I know.
Man, I hope this works out. You heard about this fucking jetpack guy going around here?
Nope.
Oh.
What do you do? What do you do?
It was in
do you
the-
just stare at a wall all day?
It was in.
Yesterday I took like a depression nap from like 5 to like today.
What guy?
That's how people prepare for your show.
Yeah.
Take a real fucking sad nap before this.
Imagine how you're gonna feel afterwards. Yeah, I feel like I'm being too critical. Maybe this is a good time. No, this is fine. Anyway, this is a jetpack. You may have seen it in the notes I sent. You perhaps saw.
Nope.
Just for clarity, I send everyone a giant thing of notes, but I just rip it from Microsoft Word into Facebook Messenger. So it's just like a 4-screen long thing. Like, it's impossible. I send it to overwhelm you.
I went through it.
Success.
See, look at that.
That's why I had something
liked
funny to
them.
say
I
about
liked
each
both
thing.
messages.
You idiots.
You did. Well, I appreciate.
I tried to write jokes.
You know what? You showed up, and that's half the battle, and that's why I appreciate you coming here. Tell you who's having a real easy time showing up. This man that owns a jetpack. Get anywhere.
He was really high in the air, wasn't he?
He was up there. Oh yeah, you're
3,000 something.
3,000, 6,000 feet.
6,000 some feet.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's this guy around Los Angeles, apparently, or allegedly a guy. They haven't confirmed that it's a human being. Certainly looks like one. And he has been.
Could be a dog.
I'm not going to say with certainty it's not a dog. Okay? I can't see what his hair looks like. He's been spotted apparently numerous times around LAX by incoming planes. They've reported to flight control or what is it, air traffic control? Whatever.
Yeah.
Major Tom to ground control. That's a song. I bet you heard that.
He hasn't. He hasn't.
Is that Beatles?
Is that by Lil Yachty? Yeah.
God.
Little Yachty.
Oh my God.
Hold on, is that?
Yo, dude, that was great.
Yeah.
Do you know who Little Yachty is?
Fuck
God, you're such a little fucking cunt.
Oh man.
That's the red hair, like sounds funny guy.
Yeah, he's got glasses, beads, etc. Man, I feel like we're saving the show, guys. Thank God. As long as everyone watching, as long as everyone home skips that middle 20 minutes, we are gonna be #1 on the internet.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy. All right, so there's been a man, allegedly, flying around a jetpack. It's been spotted by multiple planes and been reported in, but no one has caught him or found this guy. Apparently, it's very difficult to catch someone using a jetpack. But he's been around the perimeter of LAX, flying at altitudes of around 6,000 feet. And he recently flew within 300 yards of a jet, passing it while it was landing.
I feel like he's trying to be a cicada flying into a windshield. You know what I mean?
You have to wonder his motivation here, because it's like, what's he up to? You know, it's a very...
Maybe.
like,
asking the deep questions.
of all the
what's he
places you
doing?
could possibly fly a jetpack, it's just like
Yeah, right.
the
Maybe.
most dense, populous area with the busiest airport. But it is LA. Everyone wants to be seen. You know?
Maybe he had a dream of being.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a dream of being one of those traffic directing cops. They wouldn't let him do it on the ground. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'll take to the air."
That's smart.
He was probably the best jetpack guy in like Omaha, Nebraska. So he moved to LA to make it as the jetpack guy there.
Yeah, and the jetpack open mics, of course.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, he's hoping he gets picked up by a by a major airline.
You know what I think it is? You know, I think it's fucking Jeff Bezos' ex-wife trying to get that divorce settlement. You know what I mean?
It's true. Well, like there have been 2 billionaires launched into space in the last month. So I wonder, like, I mean, Elon is launching his own space company. What if this was like the it's like the CEO of Match.com? Like, yeah, I could only afford a jetpack.
CEO of Match.com.
He's like, I don't.
On an alone thing.
Yeah.
On a thing where no one else can be with you.
People are. So number one, big question: are jetpacks real? Apparently, the answer is yes. That is. Thank you. Thank you for celebrating our achievements here. Yeah. Not only are they real, there's a manufacturer in Los Angeles called JETPACK Aviation, and they make models such as this, which retail for $300,000 to $350,000. So apparently, you can just get one of these things. So that's cool.
Jesus.
You want one?
What
If you saw it on TikTok, I bet you won't.
I was just gonna ask: is it powered by like gasoline? Or?
It's powered by kerosene, which I don't understand how that works. Because it's like a jet pack, so how does like
where do you get like kerosene from?
That's what they heat houses with, but you wouldn't know that because you're not going to own a home for the next 30 years. And that's not a slant against you. That's society in general. It's powered by kerosene, and apparently they can fly for about 10 minutes,
Jesus.
and you can go pretty high enough to piss off a bunch of people flying airplanes.
I'll tell you what, if you ever see me buy a jetpack, you know I'm trying to commit suicide. Because if I actually had one, I'd be dead within days. Like, I would not fly that bitch responsibly.
I think if I owned a jetpack, people would know. like it would not be a mystery. They'd be like, oh, yeah. that guy.
Yeah, it's really hard to fucking.
Yeah, like-
it's hard to bring home a jetpack and your like family or people that you don't have to worry about this, but like if I brought home a jetpack,
Yeah.
you know the people out that love me would know. The people that I have in my life that I go home to.
I bought 3 industrial carts yesterday. Fully to
Bachelor life.
fully to use in the interior of my house. Because I was like, this is the deal of a lifetime. This is going to fix so many of the problems.
Oh my God.
Because I'm sick of lugging all this cargo around my house, around my 900 square foot ranch by home, by hand. I need industrial carts.
Industrial carts.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my lifestyle. But if I save enough, probably going to get one of these.
Probably gonna have a jetpack by the end of the year.
If my Bitcoin shit works out, I'll probably you'll see me around CVG just pissing off FedEx planes.
Do you think like eventually you save on gas if you get one of these? You know?
Well, kerosene, perhaps. I mean, it depends on how the heating market works out. But yeah, I
You
guess
said
we'll see.
350,000, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you can fly for 10 minutes at a time. But I would imagine, you know, if you arc it correctly and do the math, I mean, that'll save you in your commute pretty well. Or 350,000.
You do look like a jetpack salesman. I'm gonna be honest.
I would definitely be the guy next door selling parachutes. And be like, yeah, just use a jetpack to go up, and then you just paraglide on the way down. You double your shit up. I mean, this is you'd be an idiot to not buy this paragliding rig that I have spent all my money building a storefront for.
Actually, with that suit in particular, you look like you sell used parachutes. Like not even new ones.
I mean, they're broken in. You know they work. So I mean, like, what? No, here's a smart idea.
Yeah, I feel like this side of the table is really negative, and I'm really enjoying your used.
Thank you. No, here's a smart idea. You go into Sports Authority and you buy a brand new parachute, and then you be the first person to test it out. Go ahead. See what happens. But you buy a quality used parachute that I looked up how to pack on YouTube. Okay?
You probably get deals from the National Hot Rod Association.
Yeah,
Just these have been used to stop funny cars. It'll definitely stop you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna go faster than name of a person that drove a funny car.
Evil Knievel.
Chris Titus in one of the later seasons of the show. As a reference to
It
a
was a
sitcom
show
I
on
used to watch.
FX, right?
Well, almost. It was before FX
Fox.
existed.
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah.
There's a no in there.
Yep. Yeah, Titus was a good show. I think that was pretty much what I was
was.
trying to get across by bringing up jetpacks. Pretty much.
Just jetpacks to Titus.
Yeah. Well, folks. I feel like that dog really did a number on my positive attitude.
I think this has been the best episode ever.
It's probably about to be because.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah. We've covered all of our official, normal segments. So I thought, you know what we really need right now?
Need?
Yeah, this is what we need because in Cincinnati, Ohio, lovely place. It's fine. We got GOETTA Fest. Okay, that's cool. We got me opening a parachute store sometime soon. We got plenty of comedy. We got all sorts here. We got stand-up comedy. We got live talk shows. But what we've been missing? You know what it seems like?
What?
What?
A classic form of comedy known as a roast.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Okay.
And I thought, you know what? We're all up here. We're all having fun. We're busting each other's. We're all really giving it to each other. I thought, what if we brought in a specialist?
Oh, Lord.
What if we brought in
What the fuck?
the Cincinnati roast master
Oh, for
himself?
the love of God.
He almost fell off the stage. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
Blake is the first guy to go off the stage here.
Oh, no.
He's coming to the floor to really just fucking give it to us. Because I think it's about time. I think some of us need to be taken down a peg or two. We have a special guest joining us as soon as he's ready here. He's on his way. Don't worry. He's coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, Cincinnati's own roast master. Please put your hands together for Kyle Boomershine, everyone.
Yeah.
Don't worry here. I got this set up here to keep the intensity going. So just hit us, dude. All right.
So I didn't get notes like before this, so
It's no problem.
so I tried to watch like previous episodes of the show just to try and get the vibe. And I decided that all I really needed to do is wear wider shoes than Rand Barnacle and pronounce Westminster correctly. Also, after watching previous episodes, this isn't the first time that Giles mentioned that he works for the government. Like, we get it. You have job security and a great retirement plan. It reminds me of people who put that they like Harry Potter and tacos on their Tinder profile. Like, that's a personality trait working for the government. What the fuck? I've been watching and waiting for Carter to start sweating more than Phil Pointer. I'm convinced that every time he's really committed to it and laughs a little too hard, it's because he has no idea what's going on. I was waiting for him to ask what the UK was.
Yeah. That was good.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
I also feel like he's like not seen any talk show ever. Not only he wasn't violating the rule where you're not supposed to look at the camera, but he literally would not break eye contact with Giles. Sometimes I feel like Carter in reverse. Like, the other day I was playing all my favorite songs on Touch Tunes, and I was just jamming, and literally everyone else was Carter's age, had no idea what was going on, and hated that I upnexted the entire Destiny's Child album, Writing on the Wall. Did anyone else think that Blake was lying when he said he hasn't watched Black Widow? Like, he definitely... No. He definitely looks like the type of person that paid the $30 to Disney the night it came out, but no one else had seen it, so he was like, no, I haven't seen it either.
That's good.
I also thought it was very weird that Carter's never heard of Fergie, BENNIFER, or Jennifer Lopez, but he was so concerned about the price of kerosene. Like that was like some, like, he's like, all the other stuff's not worth my time, but the price of kerosene versus gasoline, like, that's something we need to talk about.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's all I have
That
right
was
now.
great. Fuck yeah, dude.
Please
Hell
give it
yeah.
up.
Kyle Boomershine,
Kyle
everybody.
Boomershine.
yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Cincinnati's roast master. Let's hear it for Kyle. Let's hear it for all of our guests today. That includes Blake. We got Phil, Carter coming on for the first time. Please come back next week. I swear to God, my entire self-worth is based on this. In the meantime, on the way out, don't be afraid to check out the cool merch booth. And this has been Cool Show Man. What the fuck? Thank you very much.